I am Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, run it up. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, run it up. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, run it up. Been around on now. On God, I'ma never put the mic down. Locked into my grind now. Rain Man on the way, that's my sound. Been a hot minute, so rock with it. Tell the iPad down, put a sock in it. Spin him on the block, put him on the Oculus. Put him on the news, yeah, we really rocking it. On God, on business. Your spot is on my wish list. New block, that's on my hip bitch. Giddy up, let's go and get this. Rain Man's on a mission. Honing straight to precision. Standing by my decision. Young boys just play the victim.
music. I knew back then this illegal computer sound was gonna be my call. My heart got hooked on 4x4 beats when House took his journey with Jack, Chicago, and Acid House. Now my heart is hooked forever. It's in my soul, in my veins, on my mind 24/7. Dope cameras, jazz, soul, tech, minimal, funky, vocal, or hip house. You name it. I love it.
front to the back, to the back, to the front, from the front to the back, to the back, to the front, from the front, back, back, to the front, to the back, to the back, to the front, from the front to the back, to the back, to the front, from the front to the back, to the back, to the front, from the front to the back, back. Let me know where it's at. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Come on. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Come on. From the front to the back. From the front. From the front to the back. To the back.
I want to go to the nightclub. I want to go to the club. Are you coming? Okay, I see you on the dance floor.
From the front to the back. To the front to the back. To the back. Let me know where it's at. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Come on. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Come on. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Come on. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Make some noise from the front to the back. Let me know where it's at. Come on.
Great set. As always, chat, every week we showcase 3 of our talented DJs, and then we get to interview them so y'all can have a chance to get to know them a little bit better. If y'all have any questions for RCKSTDY, please put them in the chat. We'll be sure to get those questions answered. But hell of a set. I couldn't listen to the whole thing, to be honest with you, but the parts that I did hear were fucking solid. Great transitions.
Thank you.
Great songs. So I know you didn't graduate the program from us, but you are in our production class. I know you've been around for a while now, pretty much since the beginning. So RCKSTDY, how long have you been DJing, and how did you get your start?
I started when I was 16, got my first pair of turntables. I'm 38 now, so it's been a long time. But I learned a lot of bad habits along the way, so fine-tuning all of that with nowadays, all the YouTube tutorials and everything out there, and then also help from you guys here at Soundworks and everything, and then just working with people that I find successful in the industry and stuff like that. So yeah, I really I call myself the pro bono DJ because I like to kind of just like play for the fun of it. I don't have to get paid or anything like that. I just like to play. So yeah, it's just for the love of the music, and I like to give back to the community. So whatever I can do to help, and it's just it's my passion, definitely more than a hobby, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Plan C says it shows. I think you can see it in just your demeanor in
Thank
your
you.
sets. You can really tell that you're into it. Which, by the way, pro bono. That reminds me, this is post set clarity, where we get to interview our students. So doing it for the love, the passion. So a lot of people in here don't know, but maybe you can not obviously not dox yourself, but you can kind of say where you live, just so people realize how much work you actually and dedication you are putting into this. And then from what I've seen on your socials, you have a lot of events that go on down there, and I don't know if you're a host of it or how you're affiliated with them, but
Partly, yeah. So I worked with a group called Lucid Productions. Shout out Lucid. They helped us do a lot of things, all the way from sound production to just getting good equipment. So we had probably the only venue in Waco. That's where I'm from, Waco. So good hour and a half to almost 2 hours away. But Lucid helped us out a lot along the way in building the scene in the town. It's really small, and the shows are very few and far between. We've tried to get some consistent shows going, but it's just really hard because a lot of the venues there aren't centered around dance music or anything
Sure.
like that. So we just do the best that we can doing pop-ups and things like that without just like totally losing our ass and like not making any money off of it at all, which I said, like, I'm not in it for the money. And 90% of those shows I never got paid for. Some of them I did, a lot of them I did, but some of them, I would just say we had a new promoter on the team, or if we had like somebody who is like a flow artist or something show up, I would, split my money with them or something, just for coming out and bringing people and stuff like that. Or just give away my money for passes so people could come in and just try to help everybody out, so that we could just build the scene and just make it look like we have people on the dance floor. But yeah, we just had been working on building a scene there for a really long time. I grew up with John Wayne.
oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Me and John Wayne know each other really, really well. And we started throwing shows back in, I'd say probably like 2006, 2007. And then that grew all the way until 2014. And we had a ton of shows back then, and good venues. But over time, venues change and
Yeah.
ownerships change and vibes change around there. So house music has kind of gone by the wayside in Central Texas area.
Yeah.
But I've made it a mission to make sure to venture up here more often and try and get myself as many gigs, opening, closing, whatever,
Yeah.
that I can. Yeah.
That's true love for the game right there. That's
Thank you.
crazy. So I used to go to Dark Side
Oh,
back
yeah,
in the
yeah,
day.
yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
I mean, John and I've interacted a couple times. I have nothing bad to say about him at all, but anytime I think about John, I think back to those days where it was you were doing something, you felt like you were doing something wrong whenever you go into
Oh,
those
yeah.
those shows.
I remember the first time I went there, I was like walking around and I was like, this place is a maze. I was like, where?
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, there's another room. There's another room back
Yeah.
here. Like, it was crazy. And that one like metal room that was just so pingy in there, like no acoustics whatsoever.
Yeah.
It was just terrible.
What was it called? The laser room or
I
something
think
like
so.
that?
I think
yeah.
that was no. Wait, that might have been
there,
the laser
there was
room.
one that was
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
like
yeah.
see-through walls or something.
Yeah, that was inside.
Yeah, inside.
And then the one that was kind of like the outside venue, that was the one that was like, it was so loud in there. I think they did like drum and bass or like, more bass music in there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that
Dark Side was a blast, and I loved going to the Lizard Lounge back in the day. That's the first club that I ever went to, and the door guy, my friend, he was like, yeah, I was like 16, 17 years old. He's like, just give him $20, man. They'll let you in. And so like I just gave him. It was Clint, the door guy for It'll Do, and I was like, hey man, I was like, here you go. And he was like, bro, be a little more nonchalant about it. I was like, whoops, sorry, it's my first time here. But yeah, I got in, and it was a church night, and I was like, whoa. I was like, this is electronic music.
Yeah.
This is cool. And I was hooked after that and kept going back. Frequented the Blizzard Lounge all the way until they closed.
Yeah.
And then after COVID and the pandemic shut down, all that stuff, I was like, man, where am I going to go now? And somebody was like, you need to go to It'll Do, because that place is like pretty much like the same as Lizard Lounge, but just like on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
And so we went. Oh, sorry. So we went to It'll Do, and I've been hooked on that place ever since. I really shout out Red Eye. Like, that guy is just by far one of my favorite local DJs that I'll pay for headliners to go watch him play.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Red Eye, we tried to get him in as a guest speaker, but stay tuned. We might have him here for the Soundworks students.
Scotty.
So I know you answered this already earlier, but we did have a question in the chat for how old you were or are.
I'm 38. Going on
Let's go.
39.
Nothing wrong with that at all. And so you said you started when you were 16?
Yeah, started when I was 16.
So that's what, 22 years?
22 years.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
22
That's
years
legit.
of not knowing if I was doing it right or not. So,
Well, having been doing this for so long, what are some changes that you've seen maybe in the scene, like how things are maybe more accepted nowadays, or maybe even as simple as just the equipment, how things have changed with that as well?
Equipment has definitely gotten a lot easier to use, I would say. Back whenever Serato on vinyl and all that stuff was like a thing, that was really hard with the delay and everything. It was almost impossible to beat match on that. And I remember, watching people on like CDJ 900s, like doing that, like using Serato, I think it was, and like integrating all that stuff. So over time, yeah, equipment has gotten way easier to use. Definitely more expensive, but
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
I really still enjoy the scene. I think things are cyclical, and certain genres come back.
I agree.
And I feel like house music has made like a really, really good comeback, and it's really starting to people are starting to pull the roots back out, and
Yeah.
let's get back to the roots. That's where I want to be.
I like that. So we do have another question in chat. We're going to get to you in just a second. Who are some of your influences? Where do you think your style has developed from? 22 years. There's got to be some big artists that stand out to you that have influenced your style, things like that.
All-time favorite, hands down favorite DJ producer, Richard Vision.
Nice.
Definitely one of my favorites. Bad Boy Bill, Kelly Reverb. Shout out Kelly Reverb. They're all huge inspirations. Mark Farina. I really like their styles. I really just it's real groovy, jazzy, and the energy. Like, if you ever watch, excuse me, You Dance with B96. I think it's like an old show from like early 90s that would come on TV late at night. And it's got a lot of old footage of Bad Boy Bill, Richard Vision. Sorry, not trying to age you guys, but
no, love it.
That's really my roots. Here I heard that stuff when I was a kid, and it got me super interested in the music. So I hope I didn't go off topic on that question.
No, you're good. No, that's
yeah,
perfect.
Huge inspiration, Richard Vision for sure.
Ever, you got a shout out in the chat, just to give you a heads up.
Woo woo.
So another question: do you have any advice on someone who's trying to make it and get their name out there?
Man, that's the hardest thing ever. All I could say is just be nice to people. Like, everybody that I've ever encountered, that I've ever remembered, as a performer, they've always been super nice people. So just, approach people with kindness, and just, fill up the room with kindness, give them a dap or whatever, a high five, and after their set and just be like, great stuff, like I feel like just the more positivity you put out there, the more you're going to get back. So that's the best thing for the scene right now is, just for everyone to just be more positive and just be, you know, excited to be there. You're there for the music, not for egos.
Yeah. I feel the exact same way. In fact, on day one at Soundworks, we have a conversation with our students where we talk about culture, and the biggest thing here is just to be nice. Just it's the right thing to do. You don't talk bad about other people. You don't, it's just be like you said, just be a positive person, and those things will come back to you as well. And just from my end of things, if I had any advice on getting your name out there, I would lean into social media as much as possible. Post, post, post. Don't worry about what you're posting. Just bring people along with your journey. You'd be surprised at how many people would be interested to see you go from day zero all the way to whatever it is that you're achieving. But the only way to do that is to document. So don't worry about perfecting, just document. My biggest advice would just to be utilize social media. So speaking of that, it's a new year. We're coming to the end of the first month. Crazy time is flying by. What do you have as some goals for 2026? What are some things you want to accomplish?
Produce. Just
Okay.
make as much music as I possibly can. Give back to the community with music. I have some people shout out Funky Gold Records and Funky Gold Network, Voz and Jess Baroness and all of them, Susie Otto. They all are helping me in my production career and trying to get my music elevated so that one day we could put it on a label or slap something on it, and just that's my main goal this year. It's crazy. I sold all of my DJ equipment so I could buy nothing but producer equipment.
Wow.
So totally changed my
That must
live
have been tough.
yeah, totally changed my live stream room. I mean, like I was second guessing myself for so long after selling it. And shout out Spins. I know you're putting it to good use. I had an XDJ XE,
Yeah.
and it was the last one Sweetwater had.
Oh,
And
wow.
I deal with them directly, usually for work too. So they were like, "Bro, this is the last one," and I was like, "Yeah, let me get it." And I didn't have it for even a year, and I was like, "I'm getting rid of this. I'm getting Ableton. I'm getting new monitors. I'm getting new headphones. I'm getting a new interface. I'm getting all
Yeah.
that," and immediately did that, and was like, didn't look back. And then a couple days later, I was like, "Oh," I'm like, "This is killing me." And then now I'm like, "Okay, like I know what to do with mixing, so I don't need a controller. I just need to focus on making music." So
Yeah.
that's my main goal right now for this year.